So I'm jumping back into a story of the first time I ever did anything with a guy after coming out of the closet. If you want to check out the first part of this story, go check it out on my page. It's the post right before this one. So anyways, he asked me while we're alone if I had ever done anything with a guy, and I lied to him and I was like, no, because I was hoping that he would want to do something with me for the first time. And he was like, oh, that's cool. Like, do you want to try it? And I was like, yeah, I want to try it. Let's do something. So he comes over to me and starts kissing me. And we're both just like making out on the couch. And he starts putting his hands on my chest and I starts putting my hands like on his thigh. And things move fast in the gay world. I mean, at least they did for me. So we start ripping each other's shirts off. We start making out more. I climb on top of him. We're like pressing our bodies together. I'm feeling his chest pressed against mine. It was pretty hot to say the least. Plus this guy was dreamy. Like I'm 6'3", he was 6'8". I don't even care about people's sizes, but like he had a body to match. Like he wasn't super tall and lanky. He was like a fit volleyball player. I was a fit surfer. I still surf. And we were going to town. I could feel him growing like over his pants, and same with me. And we're kind of like pushing that up against each other. And I don't think either of us could wait any longer. So like I start ripping them off. He starts taking mine off. And then we're both just there with nothing on. And again, just kind of climb on top of each other and start making out some more. So with no clothes on, we're like thrusting those parts up against each other while making out. And like I said, he's 6'8" and things were proportionate. Like I was mind blown. I had never seen anybody in person with something of that size. Like it did not seem real to me. And I don't even care about size either. Like that doesn't really matter to me. But at the same time, it was pretty exciting at the time. And I was on top of him at this point. He kind of like rolled me over and like laid me down, and he starts kissing down my chest and starts showing me a good time. So I'm just like laying back and like in heaven because he was good at what he was doing. I don't think it was his first time. That goes on for a while, and then I flip over and I go down and start doing that for him for the first time. And I think he was in heaven, and then we both kind of like stopped doing that and got back into a like on top of each other making out position. And we're both using like my hand to take care of both of our business at the same time while they're up against each other. I have to be careful what we say on this platform because there's community guidelines I have to follow, but I think you get what I'm talking about. And then we both end up like completing our mission at the same time. It was mind-blowing. Like it was so good. And there was like not just like an intimate connection with each other, like vibing well together, but clearly like a very like sexual connection that was happening and that was going very well. So we ended at that. We threw our clothes back on and we went to go meet the other people at the party, but we kind of were like, hey, like let's swap numbers, let's get together, let's do this again. And like I said, this turned into like a 2-year-long relationship. So if you guys want to hear more about this, let me know in the comments and I'll post more stories about my first boyfriend.